That's Starchaser. Starchaser passing double trouble right there. Looking real good, that 41-foot Apache. And coming up on Rare Breed, this is D96, the Starchaser. Driven by Butch Montevecchi, his throttle man is Michael Florio, and on navigation he's got Jim Montevecchi. This boat would like to give special appreciation to Richie Zool for his high-performance engines. Now we come up on another big boat, D17, the Red Cloud Race Team. This red 41-foot Apache is powered by 2 Airspeed engines with Speedmaster drives. This boat is owned and driven by Sal Sassoon from Miami, Florida, and he's got Mendy Fernandez on throttles today. Red Cloud Race Team, this Apache is a big boat. He certainly prefers some of the bigger chop, but he's got the power to move this 41-foot hull along. The Apaches really have a good reputation for getting through some of this rough chop. Cats who you saw earlier were really whizzing by. But Red Cloud looks very strong also, nice and steady here. D96, the Starchaser race team from Staten Island, New York. This sleek, bright yellow 41-foot Apache is powered by twin Zool motors with 1,600 horsepower with Mercruiser outdrives. This boat is owned and driven by Ernest Montevecchi from Staten Island. It is throttled by Michael Florio and navigated by James Montevecchi. The Starchaser race teams, the Montevecchis and Florio, making up the great, illustrious Starchaser race team. These Starchaser. This sleek, all-yellow 41-foot Apache is powered by twin 800 horsepower Ritchie Zool engines with Mercruiser outdrives. This boat is all business. Starchaser, headed up by Butch Montevecchi, who's doing the driving, Jim Montevecchi doing the navigating, and Mike Florio on throttles. The entire Starchaser team hailing from the Brooklyn metropolitan New York area. right there. As we go by Impression's East Coast Marine, we come up to PTM Express on the inside and Coors Light Silver Bullet on the far outside. So that's a Coors Light Silver Bullet running neck and neck with PTM Express. PTM Express is a 47-foot Apache powered by 3 CNG racing inboard motors. A lot of power right there for Phil Mashinsky's boat. And the Coors Silver Light Bullet hanging tough also with PTM Express. Now we come up on 2 boats we've seen earlier on. On the inside, it's John D'Elia's Special Edition, and on the outside, you've got Gentry's boat being driven today by Don Johnson. Special D'Elia Special Edition on the inside and Gentry on the outside, running head-to-head competition off the coast of Atlantic City. Boat 99, that is a big, large boat, and with all the power that those Gentry motors put out, it's certainly going to need every bit of it today to be competitive in class. Gentry looking very strong in the super boat category. Now we come back to Phil Mashinsky's PTM Express. Phil's doing the driving today, and on throttles he's got Randy Garcia and Ralph Martin as his navigator from Florida. Phil is from the New Jersey area, so he is basically in the hometown state, and he wants to put on a good show here today in Atlantic City. The PTM Express having a good run so far. Two to 300 points behind Al Copeland's Popeye's Diet Coke in the super boat competition. Now we come up on D96, this all-yellow 41-foot Apache known as Starchaser. This boat is powered by twin 800 horsepower Ritchie Zool racing inboard motors with Merc Cruiser No. 4 drives. This boat is owned and driven by Butch Montevecchi from Staten Island, New York. His navigator is James Montevecchi, and Mike Florio is the throttle man. This crew has been together for several years, and they are stars. And the Starchaser race team are true champions, and they're presently running in first place. They've had some excellent wins from 1987 as well as into '88, and today's race is no exception.